For 20 years, I rode. I maintained order. I enforced the law. And I kept the highways safe. But I left that life behind. Only to lose that which matters most. So what's a man to do but return to the only thing he knows?
Well, howdy doody. Dancing Water White, thank you very much for those gift subs. I appreciate that. After you, sir. It reminds me, I'm gonna check if the Bastille is open.
It's really cool. You can hear people. There are people in there RPing out, renovating the Bastille. And it's so good. RDR2 looks way better. I imagine it's the PC. No, it shouldn't be. Like, Red Dead's running on the same PC it always was. I do, however, have Reshade on now. Hey, Shadow Wolf. Yeah, I've added Reshade. And it really does look very good.
Howdy.
Hey, how you doing, pal?
Well, I can turn Reshade off. It's ever so subtle what I've put on it. But it just adds the shadows and just has a little bit of pop. Hey, Alec, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're all right. No, Obi doesn't have his badge back yet. There's a lot of shit going on. What I will say is this is a different streaming profile than the channel we were just streaming on. So I'm going to copy this profile across, basically. To use on the main channel, because this is exactly what it was before the new stream PC with the higher bit rate and everything. Hang on, this is gonna piss me off. I gotta refresh these alerts because it should have dashboard. Let me just double check. There we go. It's got the right font now. There we go. That's better. God, I just got out of my pre-employment physical that lasted almost 6 hours. Holy fuck, Cat. What the fuck? What did they do to you? And baseball, thank you very much for a 5-month streak. Appreciate it. I got the COVID. I avoided it for so long. Ooshed. I hope it's not hitting you too hard. Why am I still live? Go to bed? I never go to bed after stream. Just so you all know. I never go to bed after stream. I don't go to bed until like 1 a.m. normally. So all I'm doing is this instead of, I don't know, masturbating. They're not actually queues. Long story short, 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, a 14th generation Intel i7, GeForce 37T 8 gig, I think, and a 1 terabyte Western Digital SSD. And 1 TB. 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 1 TB So it's 10:40 p.m. now. You go to bed at 1 p.m. Yeah. But yeah, I must admit, with reshade on, holy fuck, does this look good. And look, I've still got Joey's horse. I've still got Cloud. Although Cloud now has an injury because I ran into an invisible NPC horse. Which is fucking irritating. I'd just come out of, where was it? Rhodes? And I was riding down towards the tobacco plant. Just in the road like normal. And I just, it's like, you know, like you ran into a brick wall and it just, my horse just flipped. You aren't resting? No, I'm not. Shh. I'm not resting. Shh. Although it doesn't look like it's stuttering for a bit. Chat, or is that just me? I'm gonna just turn. Oh, I've got encoding tonight. Oh, I'm fancy. Do it. Go adult. Not seeing any stutters. Okay, it's just in my stream manager. It looks like it's like catching itself on a few frames, but that's good. But yeah, like it's such a subtle little reshade, but it just brings it down a little.
I am very much a fan of that.
I get a hitching post. God damn it.
Well, I guess I'll just park down here.
Thank you for the random hype train chat. PD, thank you for subbing.
I have water, so that's fine. And Dark Souls, Mommy. Consider this a hug from me to you. I think I'll go inside.
Yeah, it's one horse to a post. I'll show you in a minute how many fucking horse posts there are up at the Sandon PD at the moment. It's insane. Oh, come on, MSO. Somebody reply. Ugh. This is the bit that's super frustrating about losing your badge, is that I gotta spend 4 days now dicking around, like trying to find somebody to get started again, and it's just so frustrating because like that's time I could be putting into being on duty. Oh, you should, Alec, and I make no apologies for making you a Elden Ring addict. But yeah, it is frustrating that you can't go, hey, I'm ill, without them taking your badge off. So even I think if I get his badge back quickly enough, I'll try and do lore again. But to have that ever-present threat of like any minute now they're gonna pull the rug out from under you, I'm just like, eh. Like, that's not a fun way to RP. And it makes me go, well, what's the point of putting in a leave of absence then? Because there's clearly no point to them. And I said to them in an admin ticket where I raised to ask for my badge back, I was like, I can't control getting ill. Like, I've had 2 illnesses back to back, and I just haven't been able to RP. But so to come back and find out that your badge has been taken away with no in-character telegrams, no out-of-character contact, it's just like, well, I put in LOAs, so you knew I wasn't resigning or leaving. And all it's done is create extra admin and work for everybody. Girl, I just hate processes that don't make any fucking sense, chat. I hate processes that don't make any sense. In the words of the French, it winds me right the fuck up. Well, red tape's expensive, so you gotta make sure you use it up. This is why you don't mobile phone and drive, chat.
But it is nice to have Obidiah back.
Well, don't worry, Scooter will be back too.
It's the other thing as well, like having Obi be private instead means I can play Scooter a bit more without the pressure. I don't know. I've never been on a server that's been so strict about playing your lore character all the time. It's just like, ugh. How do I envision Obi's story ending? I don't know if I want to tell you. I can see two endings for Obi. 3, I guess, if I want to be nice to him. Yeah, choking on a nut. That's it.
Oh God, I can't breathe. I can't. There's some macadamia.
Let's go. I'm gonna tell Smalls.
Balls. It's him.
Hey, it's him. We gotta go.
Well, I found law.
Stay away from the jerky. Gives you the shits. Oh. Yeah, it is.
Something else you're eating.
Oh,
It's
Joel.
perfectly normal to feel pain while you pee, right? Giving me conflicting answers here.
Oh,
I
it
don't know what to
is.
think.
Oh no, I hate that.
How's it going, you two? Good to see you.
Oh, I know I shouldn't. But I hate that. And I'll wait and see if chat know what I'm on about. But yeah, no, there's 3 options for Obi in my head. One is he retires and disappears off to live out his years in peace. The second is he dies in the line of duty. The third and much more interesting is, and I'll be honest, it won't happen, is he becomes something he hates in order to do his job, and he decides to end his own life. That's the kind of 3 options I see for his arcs. I'm not aiming him at a particular one. No, the thing that annoyed me in that high street then was the bright purple gun wrap. I don't know why. They stand out so much, and you're like, eh. It does the same thing to my brain as like on Prodigy, where you had the big flashing like neon text floating everywhere.
So far, so good.
Archita RB, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. And I get it, you know, expression of personality and all that kind of stuff. But like a muted purple would be much more in keeping with the color palette of the game. God, I'm such a prick. Oh, what a prick. So anyway, chat, we're basically going to ride around, see if we can find a senior law, see if we can get his badge back. I feel like Ranch might have tweaked the accuracy of the weapons back to being a little bit more accurate. Either that or I've just become a better shot. But I am looking forward to the crime update. I'll be honest, what I kind of hope is that eventually they bring in like NPC bounty hunting, because then I probably would immediately send Obi down that route, like private investigator, bounty hunter. But he needs stuff to do when the server isn't, you know, full of Americans and it's quiet. Shot through the heart and you despawned. You give love a bad name. But I know they're bringing in crime updates and all that kind of stuff, so it is, I'll be honest, chat, it is funny. I was chatting with somebody the other week about this, and I'm not insinuating anything. This is purely observation of patterns. When Ranch released their lore update, I remember seeing somebody in the YouTube comments saying something like, wow, just flat out copying Wild RP now. And I was like, yeah, it is a similar lore clipboard and functionality and all that kind of stuff. And then Wild have just released an update which has like furniture, a bunch of new crime stuff, and the ability to set your fighting style. And then like just behind, Ranch have been like, hey, we're introducing furniture and you can adjust your fighting style, and here's a bunch of new criminal updates. And like, it could just be coincidence, but I'm like, is that just like a leak? Because it is uncanny. But I'm mainly just happy that they're redoing the lockpicking.
Hit your damn horse.
Look at my beautiful cloud.
Thunder horses. Howdy.
See, I saw this and I was like, ooh, missing brother. Intriguing. Intriguing, Mr. V. Intriguing. Yeah, it could well be Aracor. Like, it's just so funny how closely they've been following each other, basically. Oh, good.
Well, I guess I'll just sit here and enjoy the view. Well, that's quite enough excitement for one day.
I'm intrigued, Murph. Intrigued, I tell you. I must admit, I haven't played with it since I got the test server set up, just to practice fighting and stuff. I haven't played, but the tech underneath is really interesting. Like, it'd be terrifying if Rockstar like gave official mod support to Red Dead. Could you imagine? It'd be fucking insane.
Do not. I just hope that he has a fantastic time in this state.
Jesus Christ. Why has that guy got his hands up in the air and moaning? There was one vibrant synthetic dye that predates RDR2. Want to guess the color? I'm going to guess something Civil War based. Either that or orange. Oh no, wait, you can't brush your horse unless you're on it.
Man, that's Aaron Buck. The marshal shot him down.
What can you do as like a brotherhood?
A vibrant purple.
No brotherhood. Just leave town.
Technically, Barry is an accomplice. He did return the flowers, but technically Barry is an accomplice.
Fella.
Okay, sorry, man.
I'd be mighty generous not pressing charges. Can you please just leave town?
So what's your name again, Mr. with the white thing? Yep.
That's Barry. I'll be honest, I think it's Barry, but I'm not exactly too sure. I might have to go to the
Barry,
office.
I'm gonna be very fucking clear with you, okay?
Okay, let me make sure I'm listening.
The next time you fuck around in Valentine, I don't give a shit what you do. I'm gonna put you in that fucking cell until I can't see you anymore. Do you understand me?
No.
Alright, get the fuck out of here.
Don't do that. Shiver me timbers.
God, just...
That worked. Alright.
Fucking...
I wasn't actually gonna do it, you know, whatever.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy.
Howdy.
You know if there's anybody senior deputy or above got 5 seconds?
What can I do for you, Mr. Colt?
Oh, well, there you go. My reputation precedes me. No, I'm just,
Hey, where'd Barry go? There you go.
Where'd he go?
I told him to fuck off.
He go. For real. We gotta arrest him. We gotta arrest him.
Right here. Come on.
Down by the telegram somewhere. No, not telegram. Stables. Sorry.
Stables. Yeah, the marshals want him arrested.
Frank, come on.
Yeah.
Frank, let's go. Hop on.
Yeah.
Alright, you were saying
What's
sorry?
going on?
yeah, I just got back off sick leave and my keys and badge are gone, so I've been trying to find somebody to get myself set back up again.
Okay, who's the last person you spoke to about all of this stuff, do you know?
I haven't managed to find anybody yet. I've telegrammed MSO a couple of times, but haven't managed to catch anybody.
Okay, well, the reason why you lost the keys and whatnot, Mr. Colt, was because you were gone for so goddamn long, I'll be honest with you.
Well, okay, let's just take a step back. I had leave of absence in. I was ill. I don't understand why my badge is gone. I didn't resign. I stayed in communication. So what in the hell is the point of a leave of absence if I just gonna get fired?
Well, I don't know what to tell you besides the fact that I'm not the one who handled all this stuff. So I'm gonna need to reach out to a few people. But essentially, the issue at hand is.
I'm sorry to bother you, sir. Would you know if a doctor would be around?
How about we go out back instead?
I'm gonna get my gun at a full position.
Last I saw.
Like, don't give him lip if you don't want lip back.
Okay. So, the main issue, at least what I've been told so far, is, well, leave of absence is one thing. And don't get me wrong, we all get sick and we all need to take leave of absence sometimes. Don't get me wrong. But the main issue we have is that we do have this rule that if you're an assistant deputy and you cannot finish your training within 1 month, we are unfortunately gonna have to let you go. Because we only have so many spots that we can fill. And if people don't show up for a certain amount of time, then we can't really do much about it. We need to find someone else to replace them.
You know what would be a real great idea is to tell that to the assistant deputies.
Nice him.
Oh, I am. I don't know if you ever been told that, but I definitely tell all the assistants that.
Yeah, well, that's brand new news to me.
Okay.
And I know I've been doing various bits of training, which ain't been recorded in my book. Well, that's one thing. I also can't help that generally under the stars I'm awake. There ain't anybody around any goddamn time.
Yeah, that is unfortunately an issue as well, and it's kind of hard for me to do anything about that, sadly.
Well, no, I appreciate that. I do. But
yeah,
this ain't my first rodeo. I've been a lawman for 20-something years. And if the MSO don't want experienced lawman, that's fine. I will fuck off and I will do my own thing. But I ain't gonna keep coming back with my dick in my hand to get my badge. Because they got processes that don't work and don't make no goddamn sense. I was in Saint Denis this morning watching robberies and deputies get shot down, and I couldn't do a fucking thing because I didn't have my badge, because it's sitting in some bureaucrat's desk gathering dust.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I put in LOAs, but what's the fucking point if I'm just gonna get fired anyway? You understand, I'm here to work. I ain't here to ride around Monroe looking for somebody to give me goddamn permission to do my job.
I understand. Don't get me wrong, I do. But this is what I've been told. And to be fair, as I told you, I'm not the person who handled your firing whatsoever. I'm just told to relay the message if I am, quote unquote, to see you. So I don't know what to tell you besides the fact that what I just told you, basically, that we only have so many spots and we can't, sadly, as bad as it sounds, we can just let people to badges if they're not going to be around anymore, even though you put in an LOA. That's the reality of it.
I tell you what, who's the head of it? Still Kimber?
No, it's Sloan now.
All right. Well, you pass on a message for me to Sloan.
Sure.
I'm guessing that's a lady, right? I think I might have met her once or twice.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
All right. I've been doing this too damn long. And from what I've seen of MSO, it's a shower of shit to begin with. So she can shove that badge up her ass, and I'll do it properly on my own.
Sure.
Hey, Harold.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'm not doing this back and forth all the time. Can't be bothered. And now we can go to war with the MSO. Jesus Christ, horse.
Hello.
Howdy. Criminal time? Oh no, God knows after. PI. And MSO better stay the fuck out of my way. Alright, Telly Willie P. This is how we're gonna start. Dear Willie, I saw your advert about a missing brother. I'm gonna guess MSO was a dead end. So if you'd like someone to do a damn thing, I can help. I run a PI firm. Who knows? Oh, he's gonna be such a grump. They are. Well, they won't give a shit. But Grumpy Obi is a different fucking beast. I run a PI firm who know how to leave the porch. Let me know if I can help. Salty Obi is fun, but he's such an asshole. Now, the only problem we might have is if I actually get allowed to run this business. All right, advertise. Text. How long does it take for 3 days? Does it take it out of your bank? How many? Does anyone know how many characters you get? Okay. MSO let you down. Hire OCI. Telly OC 6565. Maybe you can hire VO team. Okay, I need an artist chat who can create me some advertising materials for but let's see. I don't know if I need to have the 50 bucks in cash. MSO let you down. Hire OCI. Telly OC 6565. You cannot afford this. Okay. We need the cash. What do you want a art of? So I want to get two things really. Mainly like a poster, because I'm going to put posters up everywhere. We need like a little stamp designing for Obidiah Colt investigations. I think I got about 20. All right, so I need another 25 bucks. I need a way to make money, and I need friends. Yeah, I want to roleplay chat. I can't be bothered anymore. Like, they're making it so hard I'm bored. I want to role play. And if you're hiding who the funeral was for on my account, you don't need to. I know about it. Seems like the law are just lazy. Honestly, it's just out of character stuff. I've never been on a server that's been so weird. Withdraw. So we need another 25. And I can't be bothered with the drama of it, in or out of character. I just want to roleplay. I'm not going to constantly keep coming back to the MSO to ask for permission to roleplay. I got far better things to do, and Obidiah is too good of a character just to be sat waiting. I like the idea of going after Rainier's killer. Not that Obi knows anything about it. He he doesn't know anything. And to be fair, like, hang on, chat. We just replied to Millie about this. There we go. Is it full color posters or mono? I would basically keep it super simple of the time, because I don't know. Basically, what you do is you go to a printing press and you put in a URL of wherever the image is hosted. And then, so I don't know how well it pulls in stuff, that's color, etc. And I'm just gonna say this to Millie. Yeah. Just told MSO to shove his badge up their ass and has officially opened Obidiah Colt investigations. I instantly feel happier, chat, and just ready to get back into roleplay. Let's go. All right, let's try and do this. Advertisement again. 3 days. MSO let you down. Hire OCI. Telly OC 6565. What? Did I actually take the money out? Oh, fuck off. God damn it. I don't want to bug this guy while he's doing his telegrams. Come on, bump into somebody outside to give me 70 cents. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Also, hey, Matcha, how you doing, buddy? Oh. Hey, excuse me, fella.
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad. I can't be super cheeky, could I? Could I borrow 70 cents? I need to send something I'm 70 goddamn cents short.
I've only got 45 cents on me. I just sent 3 telegrams.
Well, Jesus.
I can go to the bank and get you some money.
Oh, that's right. I can ride up there myself. You want to lift?
I could do with one, yeah.
Yeah, hop on. You okay? You sound like you got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Oh, just some trouble out west, and just trying to find my feet over this side. Trying to make my way out east.
Well, good luck. It's not much better out here from what I've seen.
I'm just too friendly, as one might say, and I get my nose too dirty too quick, if you know what I mean, and it's coming back to bite me on the ass.
Yeah, that damn thing about actions having consequences and all that.
Yeah, that hindsight's ugly thing, let's say, not a beautiful shit.
Well, as they say, hindsight is 20/20.
So what you do around Monroe? You work?
Well, matter of fact, I've just opened up my own company. I'm a ex-law dog who's headed up to the fucking hilt with the law around these parts, letting everybody down. So I run a PI firm who actually gets shit done. I don't judge none either. Well, not right now, but I can always use a gun when I need one.
Okay. Okay.
You got a name?
Cheney.
How you spelling that?
It's C-H-A-N-E-Y.
Alright, Shady, what's your telegram?
That's a damn good question, sir. One sec.
And the making contacts begins. Fa la la la.
So it's C and a C, so Cheney twice, if you know what I mean. Double C.
Yep.
8599.
Alright, Shady. I will be in touch. I mean, I tend to go after, well, monsters, I'll be honest, and, folk who need help that the MSO don't give a shit about.
Okay.
So, I need, some extra muscle. I'll be sure to get in touch. As long as you ain't, got your nose too dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, those days are gone, my friend. I'm getting on a bit for that now.
Well, tell me about
I'm
it.
never afraid to stand up for what's right, I'll tell you that.
Well, that's good to know. Ain't many of us like that left, I feel.
Say, what do they call you around here?
Say again?
I said, what do they call you around here?
What's he saying, chat?
Hey, call me Obidiah. Obidiah Colt.
I'll call you Mr. Colt, if that's okay.
Well, that's fine. But, hopefully you'll see, my advertisements soon. Yeah, we'll just go by OCI, Obidiah Colt Investigators.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. You looking to get some posters around on these, boards around outside the saloons, or are you going to try and get a list and put in the newspaper?
Well, all of the above. I'll be honest with you, Cheney, my plan is to go to war with the MSO, because that badge means one thing, and it means duty, and they are derelict in theirs. I am sick to death of meeting people out here who have been let down, forgotten, or treated like shit. Myself included.
You don't think taking money under the table, you know, from families and gangs or whatever you want to call them around these parts?
Yeah, that don't
Turning
surprise
a
me.
blind eye, so to speak, maybe.
Yep. Well, I tell you what, you want to take down my telegram number and stay in touch.
Yeah, sure.
You find anybody who needs help, well, you know where to point them.
Alright, Mr. Colt, I'm all ears.
It's OC, like my name, Obidiah Colt, OC. 6565.
Okay, OC 6565.
That's the ticket. And once I got these 70 cents, the first advert will be up.
Smoke cigarettes?
Oh, far too many. I like this guy.
Monty.
I tell you what, consider this my gift for coming east.
Oh Jesus! That's me giving you a measly dipped cigarette.
Well, nothing we can do in this world but help each other where we can.
Harold, that sounds familiar. Is that the old fellow with the round glasses up in these parts in Valentine?
Well, it may
John,
be. I'll be
might
honest,
actually be going on.
I got it given to me by a deputy I saved earlier on, so I don't even know myself.
Oh shoot. Hey, let me ask you something, Mr. Colt. If you got another minute of your time, I can twist your ear on or something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I suppose you don't have any a spare horse for sale, do you?
Yeah, I got a couple down in the stables. Let me go see if I've got one I can let go. It may not be the best one, but I might have one.
All right, I got some money in the bank. I can pay towards it.
Well, I mean, don't you worry about that right now. Let me go see what I got.
All right.
Cat, you're gonna have to help me. How do I give a horse to somebody? Why is there a dead horse in the stables? I mean, I'm only gonna give him like I don't really have horses. I'll be honest. I've got what's it called? I've got my Shire, which I'm definitely not giving up because I love that Shire. But I've got like my backup horse. I've got Loader. Oh, it's only a mule, man. I'm going to see if he even wants one. Oh, I can't see. They're moving too quick. 105. All right. You want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the news.
I do have an animal you can have.
Mr. Colt, I've seen a lot of asses in my time, trust me, but if you're trying to give me another one, I don't need that fucking headache, sir.
Yeah, it's a mule, I'm afraid.
Shoot.
Well, okay, I'm gonna regret this.
What was good news?
Well, I mean, the good news was I had a horse. The bad news was it's a mule.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I tell you what, hang on. Let me just talk to the stable boy a second. Hang on. Let's... I'm gonna give him the Shire. Fuck it. Oh, I don't know if I can. Where's my horse? Can I whistle it down? Because I can't get... Yeah. Okay, hang on. Alright, let me just stable my current one.
We have attempted to flee your horse. Go on. Think it's done it?
Fucking Jesus.
I just gotta check basically that I don't have a bunch of stuff on ready. Oh, I don't have.
Oh, you owe me a fuck bath or something. I just fucking got shit on by your horse.
Well, I'm about to give you a free goddamn Shire, so, maybe you'd be thankful instead. If you'll let me.
I don't already have a horse.
Jesus fucking Christ, these stable boys. Let me just go, dip my head for a second.
Can't move now. There we go. Giving away ready? Yeah. Why not? I'm doing it for the RP. It's not a real horse. It's not a real horse, gang. It's fine. It's an investment in a business. It's fine. Tell that to Joey. All right, hang on. Just want to grab something. 2 seconds, chat. Okay. Just grabbing something useful before I bounce out of something. Actually, I've still got my MSO book. It's great. I've still got my MSO book, my MSO handcuffs. All right, here we go. All right, let's try this again. I just want to give him out a horse, chat. I just want to give a man a horse. That's all I want to do. Also, holy shit, Hester, I just missed that. Hest, thank you very much for subbing in for 6 months. Thank you very much. And Queen Bee for 6 months. Just in case, hit home again, verify the dude's number, then you should be able to transfer it to him. And I just do that from the stable menu, right? Also, Dark Souls Mummy, why are you dying? Please stop dying. Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. Alright, let's see if I have a little bit more luck. Alright, here's 105. Alright, doesn't have anything on him. Alright, now we don't have any tack, because that's on my current ride. But how about this? It ain't a mule, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you know, ass is ass and all, so how much do you want for the Shire?
I don't want a goddamn thing.
Well, Jesus, I can tell you're going to be stubborn like that fucking ass. Let me give you some money at least, Christ.
Well, okay, how about this? You can give me 70 cents.
You son of a bitch. Let me go to the bank.
Alright, I'll get the stable boy to transfer him over.
Alright, do you need me present for that?
No, you're all good.
Alright, we'll be back.
Does it mow him down? It's because I'll be honest, Mechanical, it's not good for you. Because you abandoned my other channel and the channels share ban information, it's basically highlighting you going, "They're a naughty boy." I don't know how I can stop that actually. Okay, so ready, transfer, target player ID 105, confirm. Put the horse away first. Oh, for fuck's sake! It is away! I can't hop on ready. He's fleed. He doesn't exist. Your horse does not exist. Try the stable. Okay, ready. Transfer. 105. Okay, can I retrieve him? Okay, ready is being retrieved. I swear to God, these stable boys will be the first people I murder when I go mad. Hi, Cat Kid! Right, let me see if I can get him in the goddamn stable. Okay, ready. Transfer. 105. Ah! All right, what if I retrieve a different horse? Okay. Ready. Transfer. 105. Fucking hell. Well, I didn't think it was possible, but these stables have possibly got more red tape and paperwork than the goddamn sheriff's office. But that shire is now yours.
Jesus. Fuck. I really appreciate this, Mr. Colt. I really do.
Well, that's fine. But, well, let's put it this way. I find out your nose, gets dirty again. I'm taking my damn horse back.
I'll give you $5 just to maybe give me a week extension on that dirty nose, you know.
Well, all right. You got 7 days.
Okay. I'm sure there'll be a bathhouse lady somewhere with some extra flannels for me to wash my face every morning.
Well, you should be so lucky. All right, I had to go get this advert underway and get to work.
All right, Mr. Colt. You got my details. Reach out to me.
All right, we'll do. You stay in touch.
Oh, I will. I owe you.
Stay safe.
I might even just work off that debt for the horse.
Look at that, we're already getting more RP out of it. I love it. The thing is as well, it kind of opens up a lot of avenues just to roleplay as well. Alright, I just need to sort my goddamn PC out for a second. No, haggis! Bye-bye, Catfolk!
Come and make friends with Obidiah! Come and make friends with Obidiah!
Well, I get to do everything Colt is good at, which is talk to people, get information, and track. And I can do it without a badge which will piss people off. We're gonna get a load of vigilante charges.
Ooh, come on.
Evening.
Howdy.
But I don't care. All right. MSO.com. Resignation. I resign. Gotta find the right words for this. I'm not waiting to be given permission for what I'm good at. Time to show the MSO how a real Lawman solves crimes. Fuck you and the porch you rode in on. I'll wave as I ride by the deputies. Oh, on the porch. Oh, Colt. What do you think, chat? Too salty? To do my duty? Not salty enough? Well, I thought it was right. Fuck you. Agreed, not salty enough. I've never really played against authority, Obi. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Advertise. 3 days. MSO let you down. Oh, can I might, oh no, I've copied something else since. MSO let you down. I'm getting to that age though, chat, where I'm like, I need to zoom in on this telegram to check it. I don't know how the adverts work actually. Like, will this, like, does that only advertise it in Valentine, or does it do a whole bunch of stuff?
Yeah, I'm just debating if I slap the shit out of that silly fucker.
Weird. Hire me to do it for you. All right, what would Obi do now? He would have a drink. He would start there. But the good thing is, I've still got a camera. I've still got handcuffs. Chat. See how quickly we get some telegrams. We might not get any telegrams at all, and this might not even go anywhere. But at least I'm de-shackled now. The only trouble is, obviously, like, because he's not officially licensed in any way, it's gonna be... depending on what he does. But it, honestly, it could be really interesting character-wise for Obi to end up in Sisika because he's got 20 vigilante charges. Oh yeah, he's still got a camera, he's still got handcuffs, he's still got his MSO book. think what I might do as well, if they're still running, is reach out to Midas, that security firm that sort of were gonna hire Obi, but were worried about him being law, and basically be like, I'm a PI now. You get any issues you want investigating, let me know. I do love where's that film, Alec? Jesus. Watchmen.
Government contracts.
I don't think they exist on this server. I've heard conflicting statements about whether or not like licensed bounty hunters are a thing.
Well, look at that. I shoot better without a badge too.
Not remotely, Yukina, no. They'd have to actually find it on Obi and have a reason to take it off. I think... I don't know about the camera, but I don't think he should legally have the handcuffs. But, you know, it'd be interesting to see, like, if Obi ends up in Sisika because he's got 30 vigilante charges on him, what that does to him.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Alright, nobody here.
But it also means that Obi can just ride around and chat to people and just slowly gather information on what's what in the crossing. Not the crossing. God, old habits. In the state. I really do think they've tweaked accuracy back again. But Obi is going to need a way to make money now. This is the only way, Jab. By pressing escape, this is the only way I've been able to stop my entire PC bricking when I alt tab out. And also, Davo Plays, thank you very much for the follow.
Welcome on into OCI.
Oh, it's such a good acronym, and I didn't even realize it made it chat until I thought about it today. I was like, fuck, OCI. Because it's like FBI, right? It sounds like an enforcement department. He's got to be careful. He needs to make sure he's got friends on the force. For obvious reasons. Yeah, it is nice to just not have to sit around waiting for permission. No, do we have anyone in chat who runs a business on Raj? Because the only question I'm not sure of from an out of character thing is, do I need to get permission to run a business like this? Because it's not really a business, do you know what I mean? Like it's not a shop or something. It's just a service. So I'm not 100% sure. Oversized colon insertables. Is that one of the companies you own, Sardor? Also, Sardor, your name color is real bad. It took me like a good few minutes just looking over to try and figure out who it was. Ah, I'm so happy to have Obi just deshackled.
Oh shit, until that happens.
Ba-boom, doom, ba-doom, boom.
Obscure coital instruments. But to my mind, Alec, that's still a musical instrument. It's like weird instruments you would play during sex. No, on my screen, Sado is like a weird kind of red, which weirdly doesn't stand out against the black.
Goddamn alligators.
Alright, chat, I'm gonna go for about another half hour. We'll just see what spins up. And I'll be honest, Obi quitting is partly me quitting. Like, I want to roleplay. I don't want to wait another 2 or 3 days to get his badge back. And I don't want to roleplay under the threat of like, oh, hey, if you get ill and need to take a few weeks off, your badge will be gone. Because the other, it doesn't make any sense in roleplay either. And in the MSO Discord, they're like, oh, you can go on a leave of absence, step down from the role, and then just ask for it when you come back. It's like, but that makes no sense.
Orangutans can improvise. Yes, they can.
Can't believe I gave my horse away, chat. To be fair, shires aren't very expensive. Like, that was just a base shire, you know? Oh, hang on. Oh, I do love Cloud, though. I was going to say, now I'm not law and I don't have somebody telling me I'm not fast enough. I don't have to have, I can get back on my shire. Some BS about not... But that's hilarious. That, if you haven't completed your training in a month, we fire you. That's literally the first I've heard of it. That's the first time I've ever heard that. Hey, you know when I could have done that training? When I was playing nearly every day on the month off you made me take. Oh! Chat! I'm so happy!
All right, let's start here.
So what's the catch? Law around these parts seems so far up their own arse and worried about paperwork and corruption.
No catch. we can meet to discuss if you like. Or you can let me know details over Telegram. Of all the time I've been in state, I've not heard a good word about MSO.
I like that. I like that, Murph. I'm stealing that.
No catch. Just action.
I do need to figure out the price. I figure out, like, depending on what the case is, like a starter fee, like a holding fee to get me started working on it. And then like the rest payable when I solve your case. Hi there, my name's Joey Doll. It's Joey! About 2 weeks back, I got robbed of my semi-auto pistol and sawed-off shotgun. I had my Telegram on them, and I did have them registered, but I have not heard any word from law about them. Is this something you can help me with? It's not very exciting, I'm sure, but I love my guns as they were gifts to me. If this isn't really your cup of tea, I understand, but I figured I'd try it anyway. I mean, that's a very tricky case because they could literally be anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, they could literally be anywhere in the entire state of Monroe, or they could have been destroyed. I think you could destroy weapons, or they could be lost. You can't wire money in this game, can you? I don't think you can send money from a bank account to a bank account. Or they could be pointed at your back right now. Hi, Joey. I remember you well. I'm still riding Cloud, in fact. I took your example today and gave away my shire to a fresh fish in Monroe. And I thought of you when that smile appeared on their face. I'd be happy to help try and track down your weapons. Fair warning, in a state this size, with this many people, they could be anywhere, or even sold and melted down by now. But let me know everything you can about when they were stolen and by whom, along with a description, and I'll see what I can rustle up. All the best, Obidiah, Colt. I'm loving this already, chat. I love that one's cat, but I love that somebody just completely, you know, who I've never roleplayed with, reached out. Yeah, I like, and I'll be honest, chat, like, I get it, but I'm never gonna be somebody who this becomes their life, right? Like, I RP when I get time to, And I don't want to waste it riding around going, please sir, may I roleplay a lawman? Like, I'm not, my time's precious. I'm not doing it. And this seems like this is going to be a fun avenue. Like, I played for about 4 hours. Maybe 4? 3 hours today when I could have been on duty doing law, and I was just, all I was doing was riding around trying to get my badge back. It's just like, no, that's time I would rather be doing getting roleplay.
Ain't doing it anymore.
I mean, I do have the deputy whose life I saved today, so that's a good contact. We've got Butcher, assuming he's still in Saint Denis. How much cash have I got on? $7. And the good thing is as well, hopefully some of this will be stuff that I can investigate. Like when other people aren't around. Oh. Oh, what's happened to Doyle's? I can't even attempt to open the door.
Intriguing.
All right, chat. So let's get a straw poll. What do you think is a fair price to investigate missing weapons? Like, I basically need to come up with a price list that works in the economy of ranch for like missing weapons, missing persons, assault, battery, you know, a murderer, a store robbery. And it would always be basically half up front, the rest if I resolve your case. What's the economy like? What's the cost of replacing weapons? Depends, because some of it you can't buy. Like most weapons, I would guess are at least $60. Like a bolt action, for example, is 60. A pump action is 60. Wait, $15 total or 30 total? Work out an hourly rate. Yeah, but then I've got to track my hours. Oh yeah, I could use my camera to take dirty pictures. And yeah, then you got to consider the danger of the job. And also, I need money to be able to afford to buy ammo and horses and everything else. And then possibly start hiring other people. But yeah, it's like 20% of their funds sound fair for everyone. That's an interesting way of pricing it. Do you mean like how much money do you have in total in your entire life, Mechanical? So if you have $100, I would charge you $20, no matter what the case is.
Intriguing.
Price it depending on the danger. Yeah. Oh, I tell you what we could do while we're in Saint Denis. We can swing by the printing press.
Yeah, sorry, my head was in the clouds.
Oh, you're fine, sir. I just gotta get down here, grab a boat. I gotta get back to Siska. I got an inmate incoming.
Oh, well, you enjoy the fun of that particular fair.
Oh, it's trying at times, especially this one inmate, Jesse Darling. Oh my God, he's a
Ah. Hitch my damn horse.
What? Cloud? Calm down. Flat fee regardless of... Yeah, Obi's like no win, no fee.
Come on. Calm yourself. There you go.
Look, where's Clear Sky Ranch, chat? Anybody know off the top of their heads? Where is Clear Sky? Eden's Edge. Woodhaven. Blue Water. Oh, fuck off. Is it in New Austin? Chola. That's McFarland's. Couple Glen. Yeah, let me get out of the way. Oh, it's up there. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, I think I know what that... I think I know which one that is.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me 1 moment.
It's Anthony. I always want to put two N's, but it's not Dennis. I love that he's got work already, chat. I love that he's got work already. So I gotta figure out a price list before we get there. I haven't been kicked out of the law Discord yet.
All right, let's go. Clip clop. A clip clop.
Oh boy. I'm gonna see Deadpool on Thursday now, chat. Muchos excitados. I have to go and see it Thursday because it's the only day I can, and it's the last day it's at the cinema near me. I forget these days how quickly films leave the cinema. Look at this, chat. I can ride around on my own. I don't have to ask.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. Could I please, maybe, sir, investigate, sir, please, sir, may I? A crime, please, sir, may I?
$50 retainer fee to take the case, then base the rest of the cost on the circumstance. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Like a flat fee to start the case, and then a final bill at the end. Like 50 might... I don't know, because none of my characters have a lot of money. So $50 to me sounds like a lot. I don't really think it is for the majority of players. Because here's the thing as well, right? I might want to bribe somebody. So I might want to give somebody $20. Detective to the rich? Fuck off! What if they can't afford you? Obi's soft. I'll probably do it anyway. Really, Cloud? Oh wow, I absolutely trashed that snake. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Zenez, as well. Depends how much work he gets as well, like that's the thing. Okay, Clear Sky isn't the one I thought it was. I think the one I'm thinking of is off to my right. Oh, that server is busy tonight. I can hear people riding everywhere. That's true, yeah. A 3-day ad did just cost me $50. Well, here's the thing, right? Negotiating. Why don't I start at $50, a $50 retainer fee? And if they're like, fuck, I can't afford that, then I can be like, well, what can you afford to get me started? Because at the end of the day, as long as Obi's earning enough to do the job and live, like, he doesn't want to get rich off of this, chat. It's mainly I want to have enough money that I can role play it enough. Do you know what I mean? I don't really want money to get in the way of like, oh shit, I can't afford to get some ammo. Which one is Clear Sky? Oh, I know Clear Sky. Yeah. Up behind the oil fields. Oh, that's a really pretty ranch, actually. I might just very quickly scoot by Emerald. Emerald Telegram. What will be... I don't know what is... Like, if I find a murderer and bring them to a sheriff's office, that's vigilantism, isn't it? Man, Obi's gonna make a lot of enemies. Okay, Natty B is the name. Kill him and claim self-defense. Well, that's the only downside of what is a very important rule about character deaths. You know, Obi can't actually kill anybody. Wouldn't that be citizen's arrest? I do have, I mean, the penal code is penal is public, so I can check the exact definition of vigilantism. and it's quite specific in its wording. Essentially, if you carry out the lawful duty of a officer without having the lawful power to do so. I'll tell you what. That's the wrong server. Penal code. Like, it's just a Google spreadsheet. So, vigilantism, vandalism. No person shall or attempt to execute the duties of a law enforcement officer outside of a lawfully made citizen's arrest. Oh! Or execute any act of justice without lawful authority to do so. So technically, citizen's arrest, it sounds like I could do. It's just the fact that there's 6 months of casework behind the citizen's arrest that might be a little bit harder to...
Well, now, I saw them do a murder 6 months ago, and then I stumbled upon them. I'm Batman.
I love this, Charlo. I hope they're here. This guy's so beautiful. Got a coloured gun wrap, chap.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Can
I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Natty.
Well, it's me, I suppose. Natalie.
Well, pleasure. Obidiah Colt, OCI.
Oh, sorry. I thought your name was Colt. My mistake. Right. Well, pleasure to meet you. If you want to park up and make yourself at home.
It'll do.
Fuck, what's my ID? 265.
It is a beautiful ranch you got out here.
Oh, I wish I owned it. Goodness, no. It's Jeb Nightingale owns this lovely piece of land. I merely just work here.
Well, certainly worse places to work.
Oh, yes, no, it's... Also, I'm sorry for the gun in hand on arrival. I truly didn't know who was going to come through that gate then. It could have been... could have been all sorts of nasties.
Oh, that's fine. Ain't the first time I've had a gun waved in my direction, and
well,
I'm guessing that'd have something to do with why you reached out to me.
Well, it's funny you say that, isn't it? I imagine you're going to have a lot of replies to that advert because, well, law seems absolutely totally fucking useless in my opinion.
Well, I mean, I have a long story on that front if you'd like me to bore you, but I'm here to do as you need me to do, but let's say we share that same opinion.
Good. Oh, well, before I sort of go into it, like, who are you? Why are you doing this? Before I tell you the juicy details.
Well, I have been a lawman for 25 years at this point. And not to put too fine a point on it, I spent most of those years tracking the most unimaginable monsters you can think of. And trust me, I put plenty of them behind bars and plenty more in the dirt. I came out here to Monroe to, well, take that badge back on. And much like you've experienced, I have found the MSO to be a bunch of red tape peace-loving bureaucrats with a department full of greenhorns who wouldn't know handcuffs from their dick in their hand. So, about an hour ago, I told the MSO to shove my badge up their ass, and I placed that ad because I'm sick and tired of seeing people on this great and pleasant land of Monroe let down by, well, I don't know what the fuck they are, but they ain't lawmen.
No. No, there's a few good ones. Mr. Jeb Nightingale and his family, a lot of them are members of the law, and about the only decent ones I think I can even vouch for. It's I've made report after report, and I've had the person who kidnapped me and robbed me stood next to me in Valentine threatening me, and the law went, "We don't have any evidence that happened." And I tell you what, if it wasn't that packed with innocent civilians, I would have taken this gun and blown his face off clean there. And I would have done my time in Sisika, knowing that, well, it's one more scumbag that won't hurt another person.
I don't think anyone would have blamed you. But you know what your problem was there in Valentine, don't you?
What, the fact I was in Valentine?
Well, there's the fact you expected Law to leave the porch.
Well, it's funny you say that, because this all happened and they didn't move. Just glued to that fucking porch.
Yeah, I had to point out a unconscious body not 6 feet from the porch that the 4 of them on there had not spotted.
I was in town earlier and there was just chaos breaking loose left, right and centre, and there must have been about, well, what, Scarlet, about 9, 10 of them on the porch. Just sat there looking as bullets whizzed past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
An entire gunfight broke out and most of them stayed on the porch.
You see, that right there, that is what has made my time with the MSO so frustrating, to be polite, shall we say. I had to go out of state to deal with some paperwork on one of my old cases, and I picked up a chest infection just for fun while I was away. I came back this morning, well, last night in fact, and found that my keys no longer worked in the office and my badge meant dick, because I had been let go despite being ill. So I spent the last couple of days riding around trying to find somebody from command, get my badge back, and, well, I am no longer going to ask for permission to do what I am very, very good at. So if MSO don't want me, the citizens of Monroe can have me instead.
I think that's very honorable.
Sounds more like it was fate that we met. It was, you wouldn't believe. I mean, the story I could tell, it's involving the church and Bibles and cabaret clubs and robberies and daylight robberies, and it's absolutely bizarre, and I don't even think you would believe me if I told you half the details, but it all started with this crazy bloody priest, something, called Father Judas. And no, that's not a joke. He's running around selling Bibles. Now, as if you've ever been into a church, you might obviously know that Bibles, generally, they don't charge $10 each for.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, claiming that it's all going to Saint Denis Children's Hospital, which, of course, doesn't exist. Now, I thought he was just some crazy old coot. I threw him $10 and said, right, go on, get on your way. You know, yeah, go on, I'll buy you a Bible, thinking that was it. You know, just a chance, or an old guy, he ain't got long left. Yeah, go on. And I think it's so much deeper than that. There's the following day when I was in Strawberry, a similar man, not him, but similar, one of his groupies, came up to me and basically said, do you want to buy a Bible? I said, no, don't worry. I think I've already bought one from your father. As I showed them it, said that they didn't like that I wasn't going to give them $10. And skip forward about 5 minutes as I left Strawberry, and I'm now tied up, thrown into a hedge, robbed at gunpoint. Quite brutally, may I add. They were going to hostage me, ransom me off. The only reason that I said is that I don't have any family left in this state. Good luck ransoning me. All I'm going to do is eat your food and drink your fucking water. No one's going to come looking. And then it just escalated from there. The violence, the threats. I rode into Valentine and caught the 2 robbers who robbed me, still in the clothes they robbed me, with the masks on the same horse they robbed me on, with the guns on their back. I made a report with law, and they just said, well, we don't know this happened because it's your word against his. And I said, well,
Jesus
well,
Christ.
surely if that's the case, then nobody's ever going to get fucking arrested ever, because everyone's just going to have alibis, aren't they? Like, good Lord. And then it turns out that the priest who sold me the Bible is giving this guy an ironclad alibi that I know to be absolute rollocks.
And you said it was 2 people who robbed you in Strawberry?
Yes, I mean, I don't know if you're still clued into the, you know, the law files and all that, but I made a report if you can pull that out. Don't know if that's possible, but it's all in there. But I mean, the gist of it is there was a white skin guy and a guy with dark skin. They rode up on a white, what do they call it? Crayola horse? Something like that.
The crime horses.
Yeah, the ones that come in the I want to be a bandit starter kit. It was he wrote basically you'll find the priest in Valentine most mornings on British Stars. You'll find him there most of the day.
Well, that suits me quite well.
Yeah, he hangs out there. With his little cabal of followers, and they're all there's something bigger than just my stuff that got stolen and a few Bibles. The people are buying these Bibles in boxes of 20 each. You know, we're talking thousands of dollars being shipped in boxes of Bibles to random places. The name Callahan got brought up a few times when he was, well, the guy who robbed me decided it would be hilarious to dress up in a fake beard with dungarees on and chase me around all day. And I have to be honest, I didn't actually clue it was him, but we caught him taking photographs of us when we were going about our day, following us to Strawberry. But eventually I had enough of this crazy old, man following me around. He was throwing dead chickens at me of all things, just absolute mundane, silly shit. So I picked up the chicken, threw it in the river, and told him to back off, to which he pulled a shotgun on me and revealed his actual identity was the guy who robbed me, and said if I ever pull a shotgun on him again, he'll make me regret it. And he knows who I am, he knows I work here, he knows my name and all the details. And basically, that was it. That was when I realized that law isn't going to do anything. And I told the law, if you don't do something, I'll stop it myself. And here we are.
Well, if law can't catch people as quite obviously A, incompetent, and B, overconfident as these fellas,
tell me about it.
Then what the fuck are they for? Okay.
Well, I mean, it gets even worse than that. I collared the guy talking to the priest in the middle of Valentine about 5 feet from the porch. I dragged a law officer over and I said, this is the man. I went, this is the man right here. Look, that's him. This is the description I've given you in your fucking report. Arrest him. They just said, no, we don't have any evidence. I was like, if the evidence isn't stood in front of you, then why are any of you here? What's the point of you?
I mean, what they gonna be happy
myself.
with when they get a dead body on the street?
Maybe it'll be one less problem if I just wound up dead. Then again, they wouldn't fucking notice, would they? They don't move off the pissing porch.
That's gonna be the number one thing we're gonna try to avoid here. Okay, Natty. All right. So, by the way, do you go by Natty, or is that just your telegram you prefer?
Oh, it's just a fun telegram name. You can call me just Natty if you like. Natty works. I like both.
Okay, good to know. All right, now, can you, as best you can, I know they're wearing masks, etc., describe these two as best you can? Any voice, any mannerisms, any horses' clothes?
deep, gruff voices, both of them. The clothes they robbed me in were disheveled, ripped, sweaty, sort of like the stuff you'd see someone in the farms working with. It was clearly just something they'd thrown on. They were in tatty, ripped jeans. The main one that I'm focusing on, well, the one with the one who is basically the white guy. Unfortunately, there's not really any other distinguishers apart from that, because they were kind of wearing the same outfit. But there was the white guy was his accomplice was called Thomas. I know that much because he kept calling him Thomas. Yeah, while they were robbing me, they were using their real names apparently. And then the white guy was wearing these jeans that were like all frayed at the bottom, proper like tatty jeans. You can find him in Valentine most days. He wears a bowler hat, shoulder length brown scruffy hair, kind of just looks like a bush. It's got really scraggly hair. Big sort of brown jacket, sort of similar to yours, but not quite as fancy. Much sort of obviously cheaper. No fur on it. He's the main one. He's the one that's causing me problems and threatening me and saying that he's a Callahan and he's going to give us problems. So I don't know if his name is Callahan. I know Callahan is it has something to do with Saint Denis. I've seen cabaret posters with Callahan written on it. So my internal process here is basically going through and connecting the fact that these Bibles are being shipped off and all the money's going to somewhere in Saint Denis. There seems to be a Callahan connection, and obviously there is no children's hospital. So my only conclusion is that these Bibles are actually being sold and all the profits going into this Callahan whatevers.
And you think he referred to himself as a Callahan as opposed to
a Callahan, the
I'm
Callahan,
not the Callahan.
a Callahan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it does
a
seem to
family or something.
it would seem to go that way. Jesus fucking Christ, the MSO. I'm sorry. I shouldn't let that bubble over.
Oh, don't worry about it. I've been absolutely pulling my hair out the last few days. It's...
The past hour we've been around, we've mostly been talking shit about the MSO.
Yeah.
Well,
they make it so easy.
well, let's put it this way. I posted that advertisement in Valentine, and by the time I left straight away and went to Saint Denis, and by the time I arrived at Saint Denis, I had 2 telegrams already.
I think that tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, here's the next question. Now, I am a PI. I operate within the bounds of the law, so to speak. So let's phrase it like this. What for you would be a satisfactory outcome?
Well, ideally, well, I mean, we know what the actual true satisfactory outcome is, but let's be honest, I'm not expecting you to just go out there and pop him in the head. No, I want to know who he is. I want to know who he is. I want to know what this connection is. What's going on? Because the MSO are not doing anything. They don't know that they know that this is all shifty and the Bibles are being, moved in weird ways. But apart from that, everything here is, well, there's a lot of religious people in Saint Denis, and like, yeah, not paying 200 fucking quid a box for Bibles, they're not.
I have not met a believer in my life who loves the Bible quite that much.
No. So, yeah,
Okay.
I just want to find out who this man is, so I have a name, and then maybe finally I can go to the law and say, this is the name, this is the man, that's the man over there. And if they still don't do something after that, I will just shoot him.
Well, let's see if we can end up with him in Sisika rather than you.
Ironic, I was going to apply to become a Sisika guard. They're hiring.
Yeah, they always seem to be desperate for staff, both in Sisika and the MSO. It's almost like they bleed staff like a gutted cow. I can't imagine why anyone would leave the department. Okay, So when did this all happen? Was this last week, last month?
Last week, about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. And it's been pretty much chaos every day since, trying to get this resolved, and kidnappings and robberies, and I've got a target on my back is the problem.
Okay.
And I'm being watched.
When was the last time you think they gave you any bother, either watching you or...
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday, the funny sort of hillbilly chap with the dungarees and the fake beard was following us around with a camera, taking those photograph things I've seen.
Okay, so that was just yesterday. All right. And they seem to have it in for anybody else, or they just targeting you?
They seem to just be a general nuisance around town, but seem to really focus it on me. Well, me and my group. He was really coming up, and and that when he started throwing dead chickens at me, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's a little much.
And then, as I said, once I pulled my shotgun out and basically said, right, now you can just turn around and walk down those stairs. And he did. And then I came to Valentine about 20 minutes later, and he changed into his normal clothes, and that's when he came up and said, you don't know who you're messing with. Ever point a gun at me like that again. And that's it. It's over. To which I pointed out that he's the one that pulled a sawed-off shotgun on me first. He seems to forget that, but he doesn't seem the brightest spark.
Well, a criminal who is a hypocrite, I am astounded. Okay.
Shocked.
Yeah, I'm shocked and appalled. All right. Well, look, I think that gives me enough to go on. Pretty much what I do most of the time is, well, as you can imagine from my demeanor, I'm not one to go in guns blazing, but I do like to talk. And I do like to listen. So,
yes, well, that's the main problem, is that I know all my friends, they know where I work, they know everything about me, I'm pretty sure. So to have someone who they haven't got a clue go in there and maybe ask some questions and get some names, you might get the right answer.
Have they come out here to the ranch and bothered you as well?
Not directly to bother me. They basically require cow hides to produce these Bibles in such high quantities, and that's where I come in, because I sell them the cow hides, or I did until I put the connection together. And this morning I told Father Judas to basically take his wagon and fuck off. He didn't like that. He didn't like that. He knows that I've rumbled him, and he's very angry. He dropped the sweet little, oh, I'm a little old priest routine, and got very angry. So yeah, I know that they're now really angry, and I'm not gonna lie, a little bit fearful. Can hold my own in a fight, but not against an entire cartel of idiots.
Yeah, no, I can understand. No one wants to feel like a prisoner in their own home or in their own town. That's
Yeah, well, actually, I forgot to say that 2 people rode by this morning, masked up. Me and my colleague Serena. Well, Serena's asleep now, but she was here with me. We were doing, setting out the bedding for the cows and whatnot. And 2 masked people rode by, took very obvious interest in us. And then we sort of got our binoculars out, gave them a bit of a stare down, and they rode off. And not 30 seconds later, Father Judas turned up at the door.
Well, of course he did.
Of course he did. Oh, and also someone is rustling our cows. And we're pretty sure it's him as well, because we're not selling him hide and he needs it.
Yeah. He ain't gonna be happy he's lost his source, I'm sure.
No, not at all. But main question for you, I suppose, is, well, what do you want out of it? Money? Fame? Glory?
Oh, I am far too long in the tooth to care about any of those things. I must be honest. I don't care for fame, and glory is reserved for the dead. But all I need to do is earn enough to, well, cover my expenses and put some food in my belly. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start asking questions. I'm going to make sure I keep swinging by the ranch, even if it just looks like I'm cutting through from, I don't know, the oil fields up to the the forest up behind you, but I'll keep a cursory eye on the place while I'm seeing what I can find out. Now, normally all I ask for is a small payment up front just to cover what I can. Food for me, my horse, so on and so forth. And then, if needs be, a payment at the end depending on what happens. But if it's just information you need and I don't have to, how do I put this diplomatically? Threaten a man.
Citizen's arrest?
Well, I was going to go the slightly more fun route, but sure.
Wrap them up.
Yeah, let's say if I don't find myself on the wrong end of vigilante charges, then probably the starting fee is all it's going to be. But it's $50 to get me engaged to start. How's that sound?
All right. I actually don't know if I have $50. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a rough week of robberies and hostage taking, but I can give you what I have and then give you the rest when I see you. Or I could pay you in ammunition. I have a large stack of bullets if that would if you require those at all, because they're pretty pricey.
Well, that is true. Let me see. In fact, yeah, you got any repeater ammunition?
What? I don't actually know. Let me go have a look.
All right, no worries.
Got it, my horse down here.
And how's it been for you?
Well, I really just started getting involved with all this yesterday when I got off the train.
Oh, go you fresh fish here in Monroe?
A bit. I met Miss Natalie and Valentine while she was trying to sort everything out, and we just kind of.
Oh, that's a hell of a start for you.
When you're free, I would like to maybe gauge your interest in possibly recording down some of your stories. I'm working on a bit of a project interviewing former lawmen and outlaws to try to get an idea of what the West is really like.
Well, that's the first time I've been asked that question. I mean...
So, I don't mean to start advertising in the middle of your investigation. You just seem very experienced.
Oh, I guarantee I could tell you stories that you might not even be able to publish. Let's put it that way. But you want to hear them and you want to get bored by an old man, I'll happily tell you.
If you'd like any of those, do they fit you?
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, let's see. If I could grab maybe 8 shotgun shells and let's see. That's all rifle. I think repeater's very specific, ain't it? I don't think it's gonna fit in my breech.
Damn.
I tell you what, I'll take some shells and maybe half that revolver ammo, if that's okay. And we'll call that even.
There we go. Any more shells?
Well, I mean, I got 40 on me. I think 50 should do me just fine. If I need more than 50 shells, something's gone very wrong.
I've got some cowhides and venison if that interests you, but...
I mean, the venison would be good. So. I can cook that up, keep me going while I'm tracking.
Tell you what, it's already been cooked for you.
Oh, well, that's even better. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Might I take down your telegram to possibly interview you later?
Yeah, of course. Well, I was going to say, and you get anybody here at the ranch. As far as I'm concerned, you're all part of this now. So anybody sees anything here at the ranch while they're working, these men coming by, keeping an eye on you, you're all free to telegram me. Let me know.
Okay, the main ranch hands probably around here would be myself, so Natalie, Scarlett here, and our other ranch hand, Serena. She's also had a lot of trouble. So yeah, I'll let her know.
All right. You know this fella?
Not sure. I think it might be one of the ranch hands.
Okay.
I'm awful with faces. I bet he's not started shooting at me, so I'm assuming it's friendly.
Well, that's fair.
Was the telegram O Colt by chance?
It's OC 6565. when I've
All right, I will be reaching out to you about some story.
all right.
Possibly some stories, possibly some, you know, taking down your account, selling it back out east, and maybe giving you some of the profit there.
Well, Jesus Christ, now I'm a businessman. But yeah, I'll bore you for as long as you supply the whiskey. All right, ladies.
I can appreciate a man of taste.
Oh yeah, it's whiskey or nothing, pretty much. But I'm going to get to
sorry,
work.
on about payment. Sorry, I meant to say I don't plan to obviously just keep giving you shells and bullets. I will obviously give you some lovely cash. Just let me know whatever I owe you, and I'll make it happen. Just right now, little bit strapped.
Yeah, that's okay. Like I say, I ain't in this for the money. Just a roof and food, and I'm good. I just want to see you all right.
Yeah, well, I mean, also, you know, if you accidentally slip when you see him and your knife just goes straight through his neck, all accidents happen. Accidents, they happen.
I have been known to be clumsy.
Oh, it's the mud in Valentine. I keep telling them if they don't do something about it, someone's going to get hurt.
I know, what a shame. All right, ladies.
You've put my mind at rest.
I'll do what I can. I mean, I wish I could say I'll guarantee it for you, but well, that'd make a liar out of me. But I will do what I can. And in the meantime, you both stay safe, okay?
Oh, do
our
your
very best.
All right. I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Colt.
Pleasure. Howdy.
Howdy.
It begins, chat! It begins! And now I need to go for a wee and stop streaming because it's nearly 1 a.m. This is good because it does give us stuff we can do. Like, even if it doesn't go anywhere, right? Like, even if I can't find people while I'm online, at least there's something for me to roleplay out, digging around in Valentine and talking to people and so on and so forth. Obi's now split between, I guess, two thoughts of one, finding out who this guy is and threatening him. That might not work. Or just finding out the information that she wants. So hopefully Law can deal with it, but I would not put much stock in that. We finally got a case. But yeah, I need to get, or I don't. Obi definitely needs to get a couple of Law on side so he can ask to see some records. If you know what I mean. Oh, a bit of purples. If Law deals with it, who will keep the porches warm? I love how he's unchained now. What, do you mean insane? But honestly, this kind of almost makes more sense. Like, if Obi could do what he, like, I know I've talked about this a little bit before, but I like to have, you know, my characters will always have a core pillar. And one of Obi's core pillars is duty, right? Duty to the citizens. Like, the whole reason Obi gets pissed off with corrupt cops or lawmen who don't do their job is that the badge to him represents a very sacred duty. Your job is to protect the citizens who you serve. That's it. That's your number fucking one job. So if you want to dick about giving badges out, taking them away, giving badges out, sitting on a porch, blah, 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 like, that really grinds his gears. So now he can, at least in his mind, pursue what he sees as his most important duty. Jesus Christ. Do you know what? I'll just park over here. I think I'll just park over here. He's Jack Bauer. Kind of. Howdy.
Howdy.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Did you tell Graham Lucky won't need to talk to him anyways?
It's you! Ah! Oh, look. MSO let you down. Higher OCI. Tele OC 6565. Mr. Albie! Hi there, Mr. Albie! That was my terrible Harley impression. Mr. Albie, well, I had no idea that this was you. I'm so happy to hear from you. I love that you gifted your horse to someone. That's so sweet, and it's so helpful for them, I hope. For them. I hope Cloud is treating you well. I got myself a new Breton my fella got for me, and I still have my Turkmen too. Now that I've got 2 nice horses, you'll have to come see me sometime so you can take them for a test ride to see if you prefer one over the other. I also just heard that Lone Star Ranch in between Blackwater and Strawberry is selling the Foxtrotters now, and those are excellent horses. Ooh. I may have a problem with horses, come to think of it. Is that Marianne? No, this is Catvault. This is Joey. Yeah, I figured since I hadn't heard anything from MSO, my guns are probably long gone, but I figured I'd try when I saw your ad. I know that it was a group of 4, 2 fellas, 2 ladies. The lady had one of the mariachi type hats. Everyone had masks, and to be fair, they weren't cruel. I just want my guns back is all. I have backups and all, but they were special to me, you know. Thanks so much for getting back to me, and I hope you're taking care of yourself. Aww. Oh, you meant next to me, sorry. Hi, Joey. Let me solve this case. No, let me solve the easy case first. You definitely have a problem with horses. I understand about your weapons. Sometimes they become a part of us or a part of someone else we carry with us. I'll keep my ears to the ground and see what I hear. Where were you when the weapons were taken? And how long ago? All the best. Oh, Colt. Alrighty. Black Myth comes out next week. No! No! No more games! I have no time! I'm excited for it. I won't get it. Is it gonna be on Game Pass? If it's on Game Pass, I'll play it. But I don't know. I might wait and see how the reviews come in. And then kind of decide from there. Lol on the... Wait, it comes to Game Pass on the 19th? Or is that just the release date? Oh, hi, Lady Asabat. Lady Asabat, do you want to know what's happened to Obi tonight? It's pretty monumental. Release date, okay. Hey, boop, excuse me. Did he get his badge back? No, more monumental than that. He officially told MSO to shove his badge up their ass and has launched Obidiah Colt investigations and already has 2 cases between the time it took him to ride from Valentine to Saint Denis. Would you play Thank Goodness You're Here? I've never even heard of it, but sure. Got a lot of ammo as well. That was very nice.
Oh, sorry, my name is Simon Strang.
Simon,
STR, yeah, STRANG. You can write that.
Alright, let's just sort these ammo stacks out. 52. 56. Alright, I got some venison. Yeah, I'm very low on repeater ammo. Bob, thank you for gifting 3 months to Yukina. Right, gang, I'm quitting out before I get stuck. Where do I go from here? There it is. All right, chat. I'm off. I'm going to bed. That's it. Thank you for hanging out. Should we see? Let's see if anybody's on from Ranch RP. Oh, me. I'm on. There really not that many people stream Raj anymore, I don't think. Yeah, there's not really anybody on from Raj chat, so I'm just gonna call it a night. And obviously I'll get the VOD up on YouTube. But for hanging out, gang. I'll see you on the main channel on Wednesday.